freely and without reservation to give yourselves to each other in marriage, have you?
Yes.
Will you love and honor each other as husband and wife all your days, will you?
We will.
And as you've been given life from God through your parents, and you've given life to one another in your love relationship, will you continue to give and receive life and love from each other, will you?
We will.
There you go. We practice that, folks. Now we come to the civil, the legal ceremony, which is important, but that's all it is. It's a legal contract, but really it's got nothing to do with their wedding day. In South Africa, we do both at the same time. So let's get that over and done with. Once this wedding ceremony is over and they've married one another, we will go inside to conclude the legal part. Therefore, I ask you, Nicholas Joseph Villani, do you declare that as far as you know there's no lawful impediment to your proposed marriage with Elizabeth Grace Clark here present, and that you call on all you gathered to witness that you take Elizabeth as your lawful wife?
I do.
Do you, Elizabeth Grace Clark, declare that as far as you know there's no lawful impediment to your proposed marriage with this veiled Nicholas Joseph Villani here present, and that you call upon all you gathered to witness that you take Nicholas as your lawful husband? There we are, folks. It's a legal ceremony over and done.
Woohoo.
Now we come to the most important part of today's ceremony. Very often we refer to the person, the minister, the rabbi, the priest, the whoever. There's the one that married us, and it's only an expression. It is not true. Nobody can marry two people but the couple themselves. They commit themselves to one another. They invite God's grace within their lives, and they marry each other by exchanging vows. And you and I are witnesses to that fact. So turn now, face one another. I think swap around so that the wind can take the veil this way. There we go. There we go. Okay, let your veil go. That's fine. There we are. Whoops.
Oops, the comb's coming
Shall I
in.
take it off?
Yeah.
And this way your mum and dad can see your beautiful face, so that's great. Right. Nicholas, please take Elizabeth's hands within yours. In the sight of God, your family and friends gathered here today, I ask you to marry your beautiful bride, Elizabeth. I, Nicholas, take you, Elizabeth. Nice and loud, to be my wife.
To be my wife,
I promise to be true to you
I promise to be true to you
in good times and in bad,
in good times and in bad,
in sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health.
I will love you and honor you
I love and honor you
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
Separate your hands, please. Elizabeth, please take Nicholas's hands in yours. Other way around. There we go. And in the sight of God, your family and friends gathered here today, loudly and clearly, I ask you to marry your handsome groom, Nicholas. I, Elizabeth, take you, Nicholas,
I, Elizabeth, take you, Nicholas,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I promise to be true to you
I promise to be true to you
in good times and in bad,
in good times and in bad,
in sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health.
I will love you and honor you
I will love you and honor you
all the days of my life.
all the days.
Elizabeth and Nicholas, you have declared your consent before all that is sacred and holy. You have indeed married one another here this day, spiritually, morally. May your lives be filled with God's grace, God's peace, and love. Amen. And now, folks, we've got various people doubling up for all kinds of various things. We're going to call upon Robin's dad to come forward. Elizabeth's dad, Robert, he's going to be our ring bearer. So there we go. You can stand over here, hold them in the palm of your hand. I'm going to bless these rings with water. We know that water is an incredible and powerful symbol of the life that we have on planet Earth. It's also a symbol of the life that God gives us. So You can turn a little bit